the capacity of that place, the approach, the reachability, access of that place, and also
Parking.
parking space is there, and further
whether you have restroom and all those things are
restrooms and
all the amenities, whatever is required for entire, like having a family day.
what kind of capacity we are holding, like 500 people, so whether the place is supporting all those things.
Then we have something called as transportation, wherein like people would be coming by their own vehicles, or maybe we have company buses also. I mean, they would be collecting people from the points that we would be seeing, and we'll be dropping them at that point. So we have transportation system, and then later on we have one more.
This is communication with how we will be communicating with the participants also, and with the guests also. So there are two categories that we have defined it. First is like invitations. Invitations will be further divided to the guests and the participants, the employees of the company. And there is also advertisement that we were thinking like in that direction. We will be asking sponsors like third parties who will be sponsoring to our event, so we can collect few of the amount from them also. So that was our main motive behind communication and all this.
And then later on we came to the cost part, the budgeting, wherein like we have mentioned about what is the total cost we have got, that is around 20 lakhs, and we have 4,000 spending on per head.
Budget is basically we have cost, and then further we have budget. Budget is complete budget, we have 20 lakhs, and then for per head budget we have 4,000 rupees. And further the cost is divided as per the elements that we have in our complete program, like activities we have, like food we have, like place we have, transportation we have, and all
costs are being mentioned over here.
Like buffer, food, activities, and the prices that we will be distributing.
Even for the guest of honor, we have considered amount like fixed to be given.
Like there might be like 1 lakh rupees for the guest of honor that he might be asking for or something like that. In case he's free, then
maybe he's not available or something like that, so we might have to. And then later on we have something called as scheduling, where we have mentioned about.
I mean, we have further divided our schedule to what kind of activities we will be having. Transportation ka schedule kya hoga, and then what will be schedule for the food. So we will be further dividing our food like breakfast timing, lunch timing, and also the evening snacks timing. Pick up and drops and all those timings we will be covering. Organizers are the one who will be managing the complete. Who will be rather integrating the complete process with each other. There would be organizers for each and every of the activity that elements we have in our this one day out. So there would be like organizers for the activities. There would be organizers for the budget who will be managing the budgets. There will be organizers for the transportation, place, food, and further there will be also an organizer who will be assessing all these people who are organizing. There will be definitely like core quality people for us.
The main reason we had like assessment team over there and organizers is to verify the quality or the checkpoints like they want to go through, whether it's a security related, whether it's related to food quality and maintaining the entire coordination
Some of the
between the
for the
teams. So that's the reason we had an organizer as a group.
And last but not the least, we have risk, wherein like I have mentioned about the availability.
Availability, and further is the climate, and another one is the transportation. So availability means like there is a concern of availability of the guests of honor. There is a concern of availability of participants, and there is a transportation availability issue, catering issue, like caterer will be available or not, and also the further coming to place will be a concern, like it will be available or not for that particular day to do a planning for. Climate is like there would be raining or not, so we need to decide a place which is having a percentage of a good percentage of covered and uncovered area or something like that. And transportation is further like we must arrange few of the buses, and all those we have to make sure that.
So this is our central theme of family day, function day, or party, and then we have different branches coming out as communication, quality, budget, scope, risks, resource management, and time. So let me start with the scope part first. So as it was elaborated, we have divided scope into two areas. One is what was the problem statement given to us, and then there is additional scope that is arising out of that problem statement. So one is, I have to arrange a 500 people family function for adults and youngs in November on a public holiday where the guest of honor should be a member of parliament. This is a plan part of it, or what is the problem statement, but it creates an additional scope for me in terms of execution to identify the owners and volunteers for different areas of communication, for welcoming the guest, for managing the facilities, for food, for overall program management, entertainment, and the budgeting part of it. So this is my scope if I am the project manager for our group. Going on next to say what are the various cost headers under this entire project. You want to take it? So I have various high-level cost element in terms of the souvenirs that we will give out to the people coming in. The volunteers who will participate in the entire process will give them gifts. The invitation cards to guest of honor and the guest. The venue or the facility, whatever is the rent part to it, the parking associated with that venue, decoration, lighting, music, the gifts, whatever balloons, etc. will arrange. Facility in terms of hotel, chairs, the stage, water facility, and then entertainment related things, music, games for the kids, prizes for them, dance. We missed few branches in a hurry, but this was for the guest of honor, whatever we will give. To ensure the overall quality for this entire program, we divided quality in terms of some high-level attributes of say being the timeliness part to it, the how do we welcome the guest at a high level so they feel good, the foods and beverage, the overall facility, parking, and the entertainment part of it. So timeliness in sending invitations, following up with visitors, the quality of greeting cards or the invitation cards we send to them. Once they arrive, what is the welcome drink, or we give them some souvenirs once they arrive, whatever it is. In terms of foods and beverages, what are the different food stalls that cater to different food habits of people or kids, whatever is the dining. Parking, do we have right directions, signboards for them, sufficient parking is available in terms of space. Entertainment is covered through who is the anchor, how famous he is, how he knows to manage the crowd. What are the gifts being given, the prizes being given, and then the stage decoration and facility. So you can see 180 degree. You can just tilt your heads. To manage the communication for this entire project, there are multiple elements. One is sending the invitations, what are the different communication mediums, the internal communication in terms of management of this project, and then sending thank you notes to all the people who attended once the project is over. So sending invitations to invitees, the guest of honors, to police because it's an MP, so we'll need security. The hotel where we are arranging this, that facility, and to the teams, internal teams, whosoever are